Welcome back, comic collectors, diecast enthusiasts, to another adventure of Curb's Garage, and it's time for the annual Scariest diecast of all time. I'm doing it a little bit different this time. Instead of just putting the cars and scary music, I'm going to do a little chatting about each one. So, right off the bat, we have from 1978 the Hot Wheels Stage Fright, Larry Wood and Bob Rosa design. This is really cool. This is actually a real car. I didn't write down the guy's name that designed it, but this is based off of a real car. And they released it twice, once in 1978, and then again in 1980. And here's the 1980 one. So the 78 one was more of a flat black, or black brown, and this 80s was a little bit more chocolatey brown, more glossy, I guess would be the proper term or whatever. I don't know. Anyway, so this is Stage Fright. Cool car. And of course, we have to do the we're going to do the scariest cars. We got to do the Bone Crusher. Now, I don't have as many as there is out there. I didn't realize there's that many, and I need to get me some. And this was another Larry Wood design in 2006. This one's from 2012. It's actually the oldest one I have. And this one came out of a 20-pack test facility. And we got this one here. This is from 2019. It came from the Replica Entertainment Rocket League, whatever that is. And this one, also from 2019, and it came from Game Over. Love the skull in the front of the where the radiator is on these, but yeah, there's so many variations. When I look this up, that I definitely think I'm gonna get some more. And then here we got the moon, a favorite. A lot of people have that one. And then 2022 Dream Garage, the white wall wheels. And the 2023 Dream Garage. And I may have gotten those two mixed up, not sure. But anyhow, this is also from 2023 Dream Garage. This beautiful red color. And we got 2024 in this mint green. This came out of a multi-pack. Got some kind of cartoon character on the side there. And I got a couple of the closed roof ones, and these came out in 2010. And they have a few 2022. This one here. That came exposed engine pack. this teal one here is from 2023, and it came in a multi-pack. And then my favorite one is this one, because it has the Joker on the front, not a skull. And of course that came in a 5-pack, Batman 5-pack, 2012. And I think it's the only one that has the Joker on it. So that's cool. Alright. Now we're going to some Johnny Lightnings, Johnny Frightenings. Let me just scroll up here. I know what I'm talking about. I don't have any years on this because they vary. So, but we're going to start off with the Hemi hauling hearse in this beautiful green color. It's got a nice stink bug stance to it. All metal on metal, parachutes in the back. This one has plastic wheels. I have this yellow one that has rubber wheels with tread. For those of you who may not know, the hearse and the surfing culture in the 60s were kind of hand in hand. Surfers would take the old hearses and make them into these surf mobiles you're about to see right now. This is what they call the Heavenly Hearse. And it's got a lot going on. The board's on top and the flower power stickers along it. Not really the saddest hearse you've ever seen. And it's actually a replica of a customized 1966 Cadillac hearse. Here we go. Have another variation. This one is in yellow. This is the Maniacs. Both have plastic wheels. Alright, let's see. Next up, this is really cool, but I'm bummed it had, this is what they call the Havana taxi, also known as the Tijuana taxi, and it was actually like a wooden crate right there. You can see where the slots are. Maybe I can get a replacement that matched the interior. It was like a wooden little square box where I think the chickens were probably kind of like the thing on the back there. There was one on the roof, but it made this thing so high that it ended up getting crushed in the jammer. Got jammed in the jammer, but really cool. So the Johnny Lightning Havana taxi, also known as the Tijuana taxi. So really cool. Then we have the cleverly named Dragon, which is this one here. Didn't stay on very well, but let's see if you can sure you guys got a pretty good look at it. Alright, so what do we got next? We have... Oh, yes, the tarantula. Okay. Here's another Johnny Lightning. This is called the tarantula. Has a little spider web in the back corner there. Dragster car. Pretty cool. And we got another dragster. This is Bad Medicine in green. Got a driver. Oh, it looks like it. Yeah, it has a driver in it. Or if that's what the seat looks like. Can't tell. I guess it's supposedly the driver. We got a nice blue variation. That green is what the green I like. That dark green is my favorite color green. That last car. Alright. And here's a fairly new casting of the Johnny Lightning. This is the Rat Fink custom dragster. It's got real rubber tires on it. Kind of nice purple and green. A lot of purple and green in these scary cars. For some reason they use both those colors. Yeah, that one's very fragile. Also, these cars are, you have to be very careful with them. There's a lot of fragile pieces. Alright, moving on up. I'm going to start with the very familiar. I just did a video of this. From the TV show The Munsters. The Munsters coach. This is the custom car that his wife, can't think of her name off the top of my head, but Herman's wife got for him. She customized 2 cars and made that one. And then he lost it in a drag race, and the grandpa, the vampire, had to build a car, which he did out of this coffin, and won the car back because they were racing for pink slips. And this is called the Dracula, because Grandpa's a vampire, so makes sense. Dragula, that's what it's called. And I think I told you I've seen this one in real life at this place in Whittier. Really cool and very fragile. And we have, of course, you have to have Elvira's Macabre-mobile, 1966 Ford T-Bird customized by George Barris for the Mistress of the Dark, who still owns it today. She just backed right out of there, which is fun. I'm gonna let them do that. It's kind of like the cars are haunted and they got their own powers, so we'll just let them roll off instead of getting frustrated. Nice hot pink Christie. Speaking of cars that have minds of their own, that's from that movie where this car kills people. I guess I've never actually saw it, but that's Christie. She was looking to back out, and then this is the Boot Hill Express. I think this is a fairly new one for me this year. I don't remember having it last year. And this is Kansas City customizer Ray Fair. Is that correct? Anyway. Alright. Here is another Johnny Lightning. These are all Johnny Lightnings pretty much. The Mysterian, which is supposed to be kind of like a spaceship. And it's also looks very close to the Hot Wheels Beatnik Bandit. There it is in blue. Nice little bubble. We have it in this color here. Which kind of tough for me to tell. It's either burnt orange. I was going to say red, but I think it's more of a, well, I don't know. Red, burnt orange, one or the other. You call. This one's easy to call. It is in green. Ah, that last one had rubber tires on it. Blue one had plastic ones. And it's actually based on the 1963 custom hot rod designed and built by Ed Big Daddy Ross. So, there you go. Then here is a vampire van in red, released in the mid-90s as part of the Frightening series. And we have couple of colors to look at. Here it is in nice gray. And then we got it in white. This one's got rubber tires on it. And let's see. Nice pink drapes there. Here's the TNT. It's got the TNT explosives in the back. Here it is in black. Here it is in nice purple. And of course, this forest green, as I like to call it. And we got the garbage truck with the eyes like the old Nice Beach bad boy eyeballs. Kind of. Reminds me of that anyway. And the surfboard's on the side. Go out for a little surf on the lunch break. There's a root beer truck, 5 cents. Got it in the same purple. And again in that forest green. And there's the Creatures of Black Lagoon. This is the Low Flow from Hot Wheels. So we got a few more to look at, so I hope you guys aren't totally bored. Might as well get through the whole set. Alright, here's a 57 Bel Air from Johnny Lightning. This is also got the Creature from the Black Lagoon on it. Here's a Mercury 49 Merc with the Black Lagoon. The Creature from Black Lagoon has good taste on his vehicles. We have Creatures of Black Lagoon mystery car. What could it be? Bam! It is a 60 Shelby Coupe. Pretty awesome car. Got his likeliness on the hood. Nice matching green color. Alright, we're gonna flip the case over and hopefully get through these pretty quick for you. Try to make it less than a half hour long. You got the Monster Frankenstein's Hummer. This is likeliness on the roof. Here he is right here in a what they call a Frankenstewed. So I think it's basically a Studebaker with a little customization. And then we have his beautiful wife here in a 57 Studebaker. And here's a happy couple right here in a Ford. Oh, shit. Everything was going so good so far. Why do you gotta fuck with me now? So panel wagon, happy couple. There. And what else we got? Where are we? The mummy. Got the mummy. There he is. GTO. He's got a pretty cool car. Here's his truck, pretty heavy truck. This is Ford, 40 Ford, and it looks like, I don't know if I can keep going with this stupid spinner thing. Here's a limousine with him on it. With a Howling Hearse. We're going to get through Dracula, and then we're going to finish it off with that. Alright, so there's the mummy. Here's Dracula's car. This is the Hispano Souza. These are Johnny Lightning's, Johnny Frightening's. That looks like a car that he would probably drive. And then here is a 66 Cadillac hearse. Then here's a nice big old chunk of diecast right here. This is a WC-54 ambulance World War II. Pretty big diecast right there. And then you got gotta have the werewolf. Well, here's the werewolf. It's just a Volkswagen Bug. Nothing fancy, nothing to see here. And got the one with everybody. Let's see if we can. You got Mummy and Frank, or the monster there. You got Dracula on the roof. And you got the creature from the lagoon and the wolf on the other side. There's the whole pack right there in the back. One big happy family. Well, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Happy Halloween. Scariest diecast of all time. Long. They're all haunted. They can't stay on the thing. They got their own lives. All right, peace out.